Hey, it's me, Hammer, and welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play series for Skyblock 3. This is Season 1, Episode 4. When we last were here, I promised you that I wouldn't come back until I actually had made some progress so you didn't have to watch all the grinding. Because no one really wants to watch someone sit there and chop down trees and deal with leaves and all that wonderful stuff. So I thought I would go ahead and give you a quick look here, show you what I have done. I have actually got just a couple of machines here to deal with some of this, so I don't have to sit there and constantly be pounding things out. Nowhere's near a ton of automation. Good redstone, but it's a start. Got a bit of lava here. Eventually, I want to use that for power. But for now, we're still in the very early stages. I know, again, like I said, it's not pretty. I am not one to really do much with as far as looks go. It's more about the functionality. This area has grown a bit. I no longer have to worry about rain, even though I did get some a little while ago off camera. Because now that I have the infinite pool, who cares? Rain is no longer important, but I did manage to get enough dirt to go ahead and create a small spawning area for creatures and some grass seeds. And I've gotten a few things here. Got some chickens, pigs, and a couple of sheep. As you can see, I do have a log chicken. This is new to me. I've never really experienced that. And the rooster, which that's nice to have, I guess. I don't know. Again, something new for me. I don't know why these are so low. The rooster is maybe he needs food or something. Give him some seed once, see what happens. Not really sure. I haven't really looked into the whole chicken breeding and everything that comes in this. So, we'll check it out here in a little bit. As you can see off in the distance, I have a mob farm. It's quite efficient. It uses just pretty much a standardized mob farm design that so many people use. It's got a couple levels of spawning pads in there. I don't even remember who I initially got the design from, but I use it all the time, and it works great. Okay, we got a couple of bad guys in here we can go ahead and kill. The only thing that isn't great is getting some of the stuff here. I do have to get some automatic loot collecting. Most of these guys do get automatically killed. I've played around with changing this around a bit, but if I open it up just a little bit more, then I get spiders coming out, and that's no fun. So you're constantly having to deal with those. But yeah, right now you can't get quite everything, all the loot, but that's okay. The amount of stuff we're getting from here, I'm not going to worry about it. But the next stage of this will be to create collection underneath and probably go with, like I've seen with a lot of other people playing Sky Factory 3, just go with a large, colossal chest. Use that and probably go ahead and use some of the loot processing things to reclaim the loot and recycle it, because I don't really need a lot of these loot bags. I mean, so many of these I don't care about. Let's see. Now I just got to remember where I put some of this stuff. And some of it I have in chests. Some of it is just or some of it is in these storage drawers. But I haven't gotten, like I said, I haven't gotten a lot of this really automated. I'm quite a ways off from that. Just a little bit of armor. Ooh, bones, we can take care of those. And you, somewhere here, I'm pretty sure, could have swore that I put the Infernium Essence somewhere, because I know I had that. I have quite a bit of that. Maybe that's still just up here in the chest. Yeah, it's unorganized, but I always tend to be, there it is, yep, a little bit at first. And then after a little bit, I will things will pick up for me. I'm not sure quite what that can be. Chicken manure block, compost. All right. Okay. Use it to build meal plants. Good enough. That's probably that's pretty much what I figured it would be for. But let's see, we got a few other loot bags. We can look in these to see what we got. And I already got one of those green slime crystal, 2 of them. Oh, that's pretty nice. This one I might want to just open and claim, just because it's got some good stuff in it. This, yeah, garbage. This, yeah, garbage for the most part. I already got a cloud, don't care. So, these, like I said, that one I am probably going to open and keep. Just because of some of the goodies in it. Well, it's not the best. It's going to help. Chain leggings, these are almost dead along with the boots. And I don't think these can be recycled. You can run them through a crusher and get some steel grip, but they probably have to be completely repaired. Honestly, what I typically do with these, right there, trash them. Don't even want them. More trouble than they're worth. This green slime crystal, I will, since I do have to build a smeltery and really get that going, I'm going to put you down here for now. These I have definite room for. And yeah, things they're going. They're not going best. I mean, like I said, it's a slow progress. Do I have any of these that still need to be smelted? No, we got them all smelted. But yeah, I've got this built out. As you can see, I did get a couple more stories. I got one above, and I did do one below, as was suggested by the book. Was never wild about it. A lot of people use the water method to get down. I do nothing but die when I try that. So I did see another method where you use a piston to push upside down piston to push blocks down, and that actually works rather well for me. So that's what I chose, and I did manage to still die. Thought I still had more ladder to go, but the game thought I did not, and so I fell to my death. But I was already planning. Oops, I didn't want those. I was already pretty much planning on that happening, most likely. So I did not have much in my inventory, just the ladders and some cobble. That is all I had. So I was pretty prepared. Just get a few more of these. I'm going to need more than that, but just to get this around, build in a little bit of safety. As I've said in the past, I am quite clumsy, and I really don't want to die any more than I have to. Oh, one more. Perfect. That's all I'll need for now. There. Gets around to there. This right now is relatively blocked. I mean, I could... Yeah, no. We'll leave it. Go ahead and take care of that. Pretty much today, I think what I'm going to try and do is... Oops, wrong one. That's the biggest thing, is I always forget which one goes up, which one goes down. I could have built these a little bit better, but I'll get used to it. And let's see, what do we have here? Things going there. Oh, we need some more fuel in there. We're still going. Oh, good. We've got some redstone. That is really what I was after. That's really what I needed. We'll go get some more fuel for the furnace, for the generator. And I do have a sag mill there too. Didn't quite show you, but I had to get that just so that I could crush some coal, so that I actually would have, when it does that, I'd actually have the resources I needed to create, let's see what level capacitor was that. I can never remember, other than octatic and basic. I think it's advanced. Not double layer. So it could actually create a double layer for the Stirling generator so that it would actually work a little bit better, produce a little bit more power, a little bit faster. It's definitely helpful. So now I can pretty much run both of the auto hammer and the auto sifter. I can run those at the same time without the loss of any power. Oh wow, didn't realize I had that much there. So yeah, I've been a little busy, but not terribly. Been playing as I can, but sometimes it's not quite enough. I thought I did that one. Maybe I did. Okay. Well, regardless, silver. You. Some of these look so close. Very hard to tell what's what sometimes. And I am not running any type of resource pack. I figured, since even though I normally do, I figured this time I would go ahead and try it and just play in vanilla for a change, just because. Something different for me. There we go. And you are in all smelting. Let's go ahead and smelt some of these up. And yes, eventually I'll create some capacitors for these too, so I can get those up a little bit more. But for first thing I want to do is actually get a real capacitor bank. Just the basic is good enough for now. But my roadblock has been redstone. Need quite a bit of it, and it's been quite the challenge for me to actually go and get that. And for what I have gotten, it's taken quite a long time. Actually found it. I've been having an easier time getting diamonds, even though right now I have more redstone. But for some reason, diamonds have been coming to me easier than redstone, and that's a little unique. I didn't ever use the old-fashioned manual cobble gen. When I saw that this existed, I did the basic, and shortly after that, I did upgrade it to the second tier, and because the cost of it is so cheap, there was no reason to use the old standard method. That is just an awful way to do things. It takes a lot of time, even though it is definitely quicker than this. But the nice thing about this is once I get enough resources and get a decent amount of power, oh great, redstone right off the bat, I can get the stuff automated, bring up the cobblestone gen and get that piping not only into these, which I'll do that in a minute. I'll get some, so you can smelt up a little bit more there for some more lava. Then I can use that to actually generate lava to generate power, and that will be a good step towards automation. But a lot of the magma gens, they really need quite a few resources, so gotta wait on that. So for now, I'm just gathering up resources, smashing up some rocks. Haven't really done much with wood lately because I haven't needed the leaves or the wood for a while. At some point, I will, get an automated farm for that, but it's a ways down the road. Until then, it's easy enough to go ahead and just mine the wood, chop down trees as I need it. And lately, I just haven't. Here's something for those that didn't know, and this was news to me, that you can actually take these standard sieves and put these in a 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, or up to, I think it's a 5x5 grid, and you can auto sift through all of them at the same time, as long as they all have the same mesh in them. So if you're using steel in one, you got to use steel in all, and then you can, when you start sieving in one, it works through all of them automatically. It just automatically disperses your contents in your hand, and it's fantastic. Wish more things were a little bit better like that. But for the most part, we're getting by. I still remember some things from some of the older packs that really did seem to make this type of gaming a little bit, I wouldn't say easier, but a little more fun. I wonder, can these be turned? We double our ores through that. Yes, I did not know that. That's fantastic. Oh, that's what I need. Oh, oh my gosh. If I would have known that, I would have been doing this a long time ago. Oh, well, see, there you go. Learn something new every day. I didn't figure that would actually double, but it does. That's fantastic. Great news. Okay. So let's go ahead. First of these. To bring them up here for this, but that might be. Yeah, those I think are almost full. Just borrow from that for now. See if we can't top these off. I think that's it. Those will smelt down and we will be done. Those will be full of lava. Alright, but for now, I'm going to take these and go ahead and add that into here. Don't like really having to use that method to get the flint, but it's quick, and being that cobblestone is no longer an issue to get, finish that off. I see no reason why I can't do that. So while we're waiting on that, we'll go ahead and just finish that up a little bit. I think I have this. Hopefully that's enough. If not, well, like I said, cobblestone is no longer an issue with that cobble gen, so yes, I do have a builder's wand, but just not using it right now just for that little bit. It's not necessary. But as you can see, I have made progress since the last episode and do have more to go. I know some people, this got to be annoying them with this stuff levitating because I'm using the lower half slab. I just like it because, at least for now, it cuts down on mob spawns and concentrates all of those spawns over there when I need them. And so I think we're going to just keep going with this for now, and we can always just add half slabs underneath, kind of fill that as needed. This I haven't done because it's probably going to go away once this is a little bit better, but I might even just create a whole separate area and room specifically for hammering this stuff out. Don't know. Get to that in a little bit. But for now, we're going to, we'll be back in a little bit as I get a little bit more done. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. And I did manage to go ahead and get my basic capacitor. So yeah, we've got a little bit of power storage here. I just put this down in here for now. And get the power running. Like I said, this is all temporary. Got some more redstone coming. And the fact that I've now learned that you can put in your ore, well, it's not ore, your nuggets, or I forget what they're called. Put those in and to the machine there, and it will go ahead and double your ore. That is a great find. I'm not going to be shy on food for a while. If I need to, I can cook up the silkworms more than I need. String, just tons of it. Tons of cobble. Let's see, what is the next tier of cobble gen? It's diamond. Only holds 64 blocks, makes one cobblestone block every 10 ticks. Okay, so it only holds a stack. 10 ticks every 5. It's a block every tick. That's emerald, yeah. We're not worried about that one yet. That's a long ways off. That one's blaze rods. That one's diamonds. Yeah, we don't have near enough. We really, I think, have enough going on with that. I think for now, what I'm going to do, well, let's see about a smeltery. I was going to actually start going, running a walkway underneath the mob farm and start getting some form of collection going there. But I decided just now that, you know what, I think the smeltery is probably something I'm going to need a little bit more. So let's go with that. I know we need grout. I am grout. I am grout. How about that? So we need sand and gravel, clay. So need lots of sand. Again, clay, not a problem. We don't have to worry about rain. The biggest thing is just busting up everything, and for that, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Grab a hammer, grab a stack, and I don't want to do it here. I can do it right here. I've got more than enough room. I wonder if I break that. Okay, put you there. Problem solved. All right. So just go ahead and get ourselves a cobble out here. Not quite all the way. That's all right. We'll just go ahead and smash up what we have. Might have enough diamonds right now to create a diamond hammer. I'm gonna wait. Just gonna wait. I mean, I could grab one out of my auto hammer, but nah, just leave them in there. Since I created both of those just for that, I'll just leave it in there. I was hoping I could get a little bit more output from it, but I did notice that it appears to be about a 2-to-1 ratio with that versus the auto sifter. That appears to be half the speed, so definitely use 2 of those and use a round robin system to go ahead and input what I need into there, but I still want to figure out how I'm going to. Am I missing a couple? They fell. Wrong one. I did this too much. I need to come up with something better, but for now, this works. Fall in here. Yes. All right, so there is the gravel I need. Let's go ahead and just bring it down here. I got tons of room down there for this. So we'll just plan on 4 more. Just do it that way. I don't care. Yes, I could compress it and then create another compressed hammer, or even an iron compressed hammer. Honestly, to me, I found it to be more work. I know there's going to be some people out there that are going, "What are you talking about? It's more work." Well, if you don't think so, fine. I mean, go ahead and do it however you want. But to me, I found it to be a lot of extra work. So I just decided I don't want to use the compressed method. Now, I might change my mind when it comes to the automated, once I get more into automation, I may just decide that, compression is the way to go. A lot greater throughput, because, with the cobble gen machines, there is really no reason once you get into higher level automation to not do something like that, because you can easily auto compact it and just make what you need really quickly. Really go through some materials and get some good stuff. But doing it manually, I just personally found it to be a lot of extra work. Go ahead and put it all together, bust it all up, and recompact it, and then rehammer it, because the hammer is much slower until you get to the next levels, where you get into your sand and or your gravel and your sand. Then it goes much quicker. But for the time being, I think we'll just do it this way. I mean, I've got plenty of iron, so I'll probably just create another just create some more iron hammers. I don't really see any reason not to. Like I said, for me, that's just the way I play, the way I do things. It just, for me, it makes sense. For you, your mileage may vary. Everybody is a little different in how they play, and that's fine. It's one of the best things about this game is if you're getting the end result, then you're not really doing it the wrong way. There may be more efficient ways. There may be ways that other people prefer. It's not really the wrong way. It's something that I, also learned being in the IT field, that with some particular tests by a certain company who will remain nameless, at the time I was asked to beta test some of their newer testing styles that they were coming up with, which were simulations. And my one comment to them was that why are you trying to get a person to do things in one particular way? The whole idea behind the operating system is that there's multiple ways to get to the same result. So why is it not the net result that's important? Why are you making it, all about how you get there? And they just really wanted people to know their way of doing things, and that was the way they felt it should be done. Their system should be used. And I really didn't like that, but again, not my company. But I took their test. I gave them the input, and it was what it was. But that's something that I learned there, is that really, isn't it really more about the product at the very end? 6. That is the most important part, after all. I mean, whatever way you work more quickly, more efficiently, more comfortably, that's really the important thing. If there was only one way to get to something, which in some cases there's only really one way to do something, and I'm talking in generalizations, then yeah, you need to know that. But so many computer systems that are built so that you can do things, and you don't have to use a specific method to do it. You have a couple options that might better suit how you work, how you think, how you process information, and it really shouldn't be part of a test to be conformed to the way the test maker thinks you should think. I don't know if they still are that way or not. I haven't really taken any certification exams in a long time, mainly because I found that in my job it really was pretty useless. It was a lot of time and money spent for nothing. Although now that I am out of that field and out of that company and in semi-retirement, it might be more beneficial if I would have actually gotten some more certifications. But, can't do anything about that really now, other than I could try and take some tests, but I really don't have the money. So, hey, here we are on YouTube, trying to get rich and, making videos. Yeah, that'll happen. But have some fun with it anyways. Hopefully I can at least, get a little income after time with this and get a lot better at it. I know things are rough right now, but as I had stated, this really is my first attempt at doing something like this. So I expect things to be rough. I expect to not be really good at it. That's going to come with time, with doing it over and over again, learning, watching other people, which I definitely do watch a lot of other people, get some ideas from them. So a lot of my designs and a lot of things that I build will be influenced by a lot of the people that I do watch. And it'll show, and I know there'll be people say, well, they'll see something and go, well, you didn't come up with that, such and such did. Yeah, most likely. And if I can remember where I learned it, I will definitely give credit where credit is due. But some of these things I've been doing for so long that I just really cannot remember who came up with the original idea. Good example, the mob farm. Don't recall who it was, but it works. It's, it may have been Etho. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's just kind of a little bit of a spin on a design that I have seen time and time again, and I've been using it for ages, and it just works. So why change that? So anyways, enough of me just yammering on about nothing. I think at this point we're just going to call this episode, and we'll come back the next time, hopefully with a few more improvements. I mean, I will build the smelter in that on camera, but for now, I think we've run long enough on this episode. So we'll just call it here, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button, and if you really like it, please subscribe. That will help me out a lot. So thanks a lot, and catch you all later.